Together with our travel companions, Tiffany and Curtis, we visited yet another magnificent waterfall, nestled in a beautiful canyon. I am somewhat ashamed to say that I cannot pronounce the name of what is probably my most favorite spot in Iceland. This place just exudes natural beauty and peacefulness. While I don't mean to push my religious beliefs on anyone, I must admit that the following words came to my mind while parked here. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside still waters. He restoreth my soul. Please forgive me if you think this video segment is a little long. I just think this place deserves it. We reunited here with our friends Tiffany and Curtis, who later that evening went on to discover yet another fantastic spot, but I will let them show the incredible images from there. We, however, turned back across the beautiful waterfall heading towards the coast. And then it was time to slowly make our way along the long, lonely F-road heading south, to eventually rejoin the paved Icelandic ring road and head towards Reykjavik. The raw beauty of the landscape captivated us, while we gazed in awe on the magnificence of the glacier off in the distance. Not all of our stops are epic, and some are just plain touristy, but nevertheless they are still interesting, such as this one. The plane crashed during a routine training flight, but not here. After the crash it was moved here to serve as a tourist attraction. It was still pretty cool to walk around the plane and look inside, however. And then we moved on to explore an area with a whole variety of waterfalls.
Maggie and Paul from Endless Trail Expeditions. We are at a place called
Secret Lagoon.
And what's special about this place, Maggie, that other hot springs we've been in?
No mosquitoes.
Okay, there we go. And what country are we in?
Iceland.
Okay, and how cold, wet and windy is the weather today?
62 degrees, no rain, no wind.
And sunny, lots of sun. Anyway, it's a pretty nice place. Kind of a thing you've got to do. It's nice and warm. And yeah, that's it.
No, I quite like having a bit of snow now and then.
Then finally we hit the outskirts of Iceland's capital Reykjavik. We didn't really explore the city at all, other than to resupply at everyone's favorite outlet. After camping overnight at a formal campsite on the outskirts of Reykjavik, we made our way to Iceland's famous Golden Triangle, and there we explored various well-visited tourist sites. For us, Gullfoss was the waterfall with the most volume of water flowing over it. The power of the water was absolutely awe-inspiring. After travelling some distance further along the road, we came across this rather interesting ship, resting on the shoreline. As the sign says, it is Iceland's oldest steel ship, beached here in 1981. After a precautionary, expensive topping off of our diesel tanks, we continued on to the remote western fjords. Eventually the sealed surfaces gave way to single-track dirt roads, just the way I like them. And then we arrived at the furthest point west in the western fjords. Located here as a small guest house along with a campsite, so we stayed here for the night and took in the views. The time for Maggie to fly back to Los Angeles from Reykjavik was fast approaching, and so the following day we turned back south. But that, my friends, is the story for another day.